Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. As you guys can see from the title of the video, this video is called Strangers or Siblings. The purpose of this video is to find out, are we really siblings or are we strangers? Hi, we are the Lees!
Hi, my name is Rhys Lee. I'm the oldest sibling. I am 30 years old. I like butts and ties.
Hey, I'm Sean Lee. I'm 28 this year and I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Hi, my name is Faith. I'm the youngest. I'm 21. I like cats and tats.
So today we actually have this card game called We Are Not Really Strangers to kind of help us get the conversation started. Okay, before we begin, the only reason why we're doing this is because my sister is going to study in Australia for 3 years. So I thought it would be kind of like a nice final kind of like a sibling moment before we chow kan.
I mean, she might never come back.
She might never come back tu. Tu yang takut tu. She might meet a white boy kat situ ke, Australian boy. Hey, hi there mate. Yeah.
What is
that your
that?
best? Is that your best
That's
impression?
horrible, bro.
How you doing, mate? Good day, mate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Faithfully, shall we begin with level 1, perception. What are your perceptions towards your sibling? Good or bad?
Wild card. Draw a portrait of each other to the best of your ability. 1 minute, then exchange. But I get to choose someone.
First one already drawing. Rhys. Okay, 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Beep. 3, 2, 1. Beep. Okay, thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen.
Does it not look like it though? Am I wrong? You look like Waldo, right? Does it not look like you though? Okay, maybe there's too much.
This face one. Why the teeth like that?
Yeah, why my teeth like this?
Why is it so Demi Lovato?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Do a Demi
It's
Lovato.
supposed to be the hair, like, you know,
like the fringe covering.
The fringe,
This is you, this is me.
There we go. I hope you guys like your drawings. Okay, my turn Level 1
Yeah.
perception It's a white card. Do you think I'm usually early, on time, or late to events? Got it! Explain.
I personally think you're late for everything.
yeah, he arrives the latest, I would say.
Alright, let me give you guys my explanation. Okay, what I like to do, I like to always be like you ask me to reach at 11, I'll reach there at 11. I don't like to be there like 11:45, 11:50 because if I reach there early, I have to wait for you.
You don't want to wait for people.
And then it makes me feel like, aduh, you say 11. You know what I mean?
But you're not looking early though.
So like, I like to reach there ngam-ngam at that time when you want me to be there. I won't be there, like I will adjust but I guess because of like family occasions sometimes and I take it a little bit lightly.
Yeah.
So not important.
Like not so like pressured because I know you guys will forgive me
Yeah.
you know what I mean. But if job wise tak boleh lambat sebab
Yeah.
kerja kan kena buang, tak ada kerja macam mana nak cari makan, siapa nak bayar untuk lampu semua ni. Alright Rhys, let's go.
Okay, do you think plants thrive or die in my care?
I think there's a possibility for it to thrive, there's a possibility for it to die. It will survive because you're kind of always in your comfort zone all the time.
Right.
You're quite an introvert so to say kan. It will die because you're just too lazy to care about it.
That's
so
like
true.
so long.
But I mean that's him.
Yeah.
That's him, right? I mean that's how I feel like it's him.
I think you'll die in your care. But I feel like our family we don't have green thumbs.
Yeah, we don't.
Like even mom
Dad also likes to
Yeah.
plant stuff, but
Everything
Dad
just
did,
dies, right?
everything
Everything just
dies.
dies.
Except for his fishes though. His fishes are still kind of healthy and fat. Alright, should we go deeper?
Sure.
Sure.
Should we go? Alright, so Faith, you can go ahead first.
What are you more afraid of, failure or success, and why?
I think you need to ask Rhys.
Really?
Because I want to know the answer.
Okay,
Why?
fine.
I want to know the answer.
Why?
I want you to look straight into the camera so mom and dad can watch.
Failure, I guess. Same as everybody. Maybe failure. I don't know. Maybe not same as everybody, but yeah, for me at least definitely failure. I think growing up like with both of you, especially or with you, especially when growing up, like Sean is always like straight A student. Like he's always very good student. So I'm always like I don't really like studying and all that lah. For me, like
Wait,
it's not something I enjoy doing
that's the wrong
studying. So and then even for Faith, like she grows like she went through high school and whatnot. Like she's also very good student. So our family, I think for maybe most families, they expect high expectations from studies, academics at least. So I think that's when it cultivates that culture of do not fail.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's why maybe a bit more afraid of failure.
Yeah, but I think we are just more afraid of failure because we always get caned.
True.
Selalu kena rotan, babe. Selalu kena rotan.
That was quite bad.
You want to know how my father calculate the scores? Like, okay, contoh benchmark. Let's say they want us to score 80, right? And we get 60, for example. That means there's 20 strokes right there.
Yeah, dude.
There's only one paper, no?
Yeah, dude.
The next paper, mathematics, for example, if you suck at maths, right? The target is 70, for example. You get 40, kena lah 30. So you add up, so it's like 50.
But even I guess even growing up, I guess like even now that I'm working, I think because now that you have more responsibilities, right? Not just for yourself, but for other people or for your work and whatnot. Like, I think there's that fear there. Like, you don't want to cause anybody problems,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, round 2. I guess I have to ask you this question. If you could have it your way, who would you be with, or where would you be? What would you be doing? Oh my god, it's such a relevant question. See, she's leaving to the Aussies, to the land down under.
I mean, like currently, like right now at this moment.
Currently, right? Takkan you want to talk about last time?
Yeah,
Who wants to know about last time, though? Past, move on, ah. Oh no, now. Yeah, this is very relevant to my sister.
Yeah. I'll be
Highlight.
my boyfriend like right now, cause I haven't seen him for a really long time, and he won't be able to see me off when I fly.
Yeah.
So like, one final moment with him would be nice.
One final moment for good or
No, like before I fly out. Just like spending time with him, cause I really haven't seen him for a while.
Oh my god, hopeless romantic.
Am I supposed to look sad?
give me your most heroine face in a.
What's a heroine face?
Look at me. Do your puppy eyes. Shy, cause Ben. Okay, Ben's gonna close that. Alright, Rhys, you're next.
Alright.
I guess this question is for me.
Yeah.
Wildcard. Show the first photo in your camera roll. Explain. I'm not even kidding, dude.
I guess I can show this one. This is during PKP.
What is this even?
Yeah, what is it?
What are you trying to do?
No, I just saw the light. I was like, shit. Just take a selfie here. Like, I kind of reformatted my phone really, so this is not the first pic. Alright.
What's your father's name and tell me one thing about him?
Me? What's my father's name? Alright, my father's name is Mark Lee. He's a very friendly person, but he can be very strict at the same time also. Especially when it comes to things that he wants, or he knows is right, or he thinks is right, then it should go that way, Alright, okay, next one.
A scenario in his head right now.
Okay, what are you still trying to prove to yourself? Okay. What are you still trying to prove to yourself? That's a good question. Since you're going overseas and study, I think this is a good question to ask you to see kind of where you're at right now.
Because I'm going to Australia alone,
Yeah.
I'll be living, not alone, but living away independently, kind of.
Yeah, away from your
Away from
support
my family,
system.
yeah, away from like my comfort zone in a way. So I guess I'm trying to prove myself that I can step out of my comfort zone. Like I can take up like new challenges and like do well in it.
And since we're recording this, it'd be nice to see her answer after 3 years.
Right, like what the hell am I saying? What the hell am I?
She lived up to it actually.
Yeah. True, interesting. Okay, Rhys, your turn.
Question is, what is a compliment you wish you received more frequently? I guess I'll put this with Faith.
Yeah, I think this is a good one for you actually.
Honestly, I wish like as I was growing up, like everybody around me, like my family especially, would just say like, "Oh, good job! I'm proud of you." Cause I feel like, for me, like like I always did well in my grades and everything, right? So it was like already an expected thing for me to accomplish. Like, oh, you're supposed like you're supposed to you know, like do well, get A's, don't fail kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I always lived up to those expectations. Like when I showed like my parents the results, anything, they were just like, oh, nice. Like that wasn't like, you know what I mean, like heartwarming words. I was like, oh, you did a good job, like congratulations kind of thing.
It was only for like UPSR.
You did a good job, no, Viv. For
You
21
should've
years
told
of
me
life.
that before. But yeah, that's the compliment that I wish I got more as I was growing up. Not saying I didn't get it when I was growing up, just I wish I had like more of
validation.
that. Yeah, more validation of my hard work in studies. Yeah.
Wow. So I guess if you have a kid next time, anybody, you know what to do. Tell your kids that they do a good job.
Tell them you love them.
Yeah, I think it matters a lot.
Yeah.
Level 3.
What question were you most afraid to answer?
Honestly, I wasn't really afraid of any of these questions. You wanna jog your memory?
That's more.
Okay, mine would be what question are you trying to answer most in your life right now? Because the question that I have for myself is like, what do I want right now?
So right now I want to pull up this card. I want to dig deeper into Rhys's insecurities right
So
now.
we haven't used it at all.
I'm gonna dig deeper into Rhys's insecurities right now. Why are you so afraid to answer that question?
Because at least for now, I'm still more of like going with the flow of everything, especially with work. So like I'm just trying to, I don't know, maybe a part of me just doesn't want to answer that question until a later day, you know. Maybe I'm scared that I won't be able to do what I want to do, you know.
Scared of failure.
Yeah.
Bring it back to that.
Oh my God.
Bring it back to that
Yeah, we
question.
went full circle.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Like you're afraid of failure, that's why you don't challenge. You don't take up new challenges. You don't try new things. You don't have like ambitions because you're afraid of failure.
Stop looking at me. Okay?
Is this pretty deep?
But I think that's everybody, you know.
But it's
Like,
the truth,
everybody is afraid of failure. So.
Yeah. Afraid of failure, afraid of rejection.
Yeah.
Afraid of not being accepted. I don't know,
Yeah.
like. It's okay though, I accept you already. Regardless of how you look, what you do, I still accept you.
Next one.
Alright. What am I most qualified to give advice about? Ooh, I think it's quite okay.
I guess at the top of my head would be maybe change of careers. Because you do so many things, you know.
Okay.
I was actually thinking about like doing what you want to do, because that's basically
What I'm
you
doing
had.
as
Yeah,
well.
you had the choice like since young to like do whatever you want to do, and like to pursue, you know. So I guess you would give good advice
On
on
that.
that.
And following your dreams.
Yeah, following your dreams. Yeah,
Following your dreams.
yeah. That's the word.
I think you guys can sign up for my course. It's about 169 ringgit each person for one session. But I recommend you guys to do 12 sessions. Alright. Rhys Lee.
All cut again. Give each other nicknames.
Nicknames.
Really have.
I call her Fables.
There's
There's only a few nicknames I'll call him. Zada, I call him Rust.
Rhys.
Or call him Russell. So, because there's one time during cell group, during prayer tau, one of the church members like we're supposed to pray for the person on our right or something like that, right?
And suddenly call him
I was
Rust.
like, Father Lord, I want to pray for my brother Rust, you know. And then no one stopped him because it's a prayer, right?
It's prayer, you
Yeah,
can't, like,
yeah. Sorry, his name is not Rust. You know, like how do you say his name? So we just kept going, though, and everyone just kept
Crazy.
saying,
Man.
My question is, does that prayer go to Rust or does that prayer go to you?
This point where he started calling himself John, like, yeah, it was John.
It's so random.
Yeah, it's so random. Like that was just his thing.
Because other people can't pronounce Sean, that's the problem. And the closest to Sean is like John, right?
True.
Yeah.
And it's easier to remember, easier to pronounce it.
Right, maybe
That's my logic towards it, but
John.
Call me Sean, I prefer Sean now actually.
It's just John. What do you think my defining characteristic is?
I would say you're like kind of like a good kind of eagle, you know, decent eagle.
But I'm not as
You know, like-
experimental.
Yeah, you know, like
mean.
top here more, then go here, then you like go off a little bit, you know, like.
For me, I think you're a bit weirdo sometimes.
Really?
I think you picked up a lot from us.
True.
Yeah, a lot of your characteristics from us.
True.
Serious ah?
Which is why I'm saying like I told her recently that I'm kind of excited for her to go overseas.
Yeah.
Just so that she can find herself. Right?
Yeah.
It's like what these young adults pretty much is just you're a collection of people, right?
Mm.
Your parents, your friends, your close friends, your idols,
Yeah.
whatnot. And then now that you're about to explore, you know, before you go out to the real working world,
Yeah.
just find yourself lah, in that sense.
I just feel like you're developing right now.
Mm.
Do you like boys like this or like that?
Yeah, when you come here, like girls.
Last one?
Last. Wild card. Play a round of rock, paper, scissors. Winner can ask their partner anything. Loser must answer.
Ooh.
Oh
Wow.
shit, you guys gonna die.
Ooh.
You guys gonna lose. Huh?
So the person who is like
Who-
The
the
weird
different ones
win as a winner.
is win gets to ask a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
One round ni ah.
One round,
Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
latai latai tampung.
Shit! Yes sir! Yes sir! I mean, one of the question was like, who was your best ex?
Oh.
So do you want that, or do you want, or do you want which one? Like who is your favorite parent? and why?
It's a sibling edition.
Right.
I think we should go for the family round.
Family round,
Yeah. If it's another kind of a theme, then maybe we can go for who's the best ex.
Yeah. So the question that I have is, who is your favorite parent and why? Or explain. Okay.
Shit.
Start with you since you're the closest to me right now.
Shit. I'm kind of in the crossroads right now actually because both also got benefit actually, and my dad gives me a lot of advice, business advice, more life shit, you know, because he understands like a guy's point of view. But my mom, on the other hand, she helps me a lot with my work stuff, which is most of my life, or half of my life right now. So I don't know, man, because mom helps me out a lot though. Like,
Yeah.
I guess my mom's my favorite parent right now lah. In terms of who has been doing, not to say my dad don't do shit for me lah. You know what I mean, right? Like it's too hard to answer this question. No, my dad do shit for me. My dad give me a house to stay, give me a car to drive. My dad kickstart my career, but my mom helped me maintain my career. If I gotta choose one right now, I think I'll choose my mom.
Same. I think it's also like because we're both the only females in the household.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, and like she's not saying she's my sister, but she's like the closest thing I have to a sister.
Yeah.
Like, and if I have anything like I wanna, like, I don't know, I just like feel very connected to her because of our gender as well.
Actually, that makes big difference, eh?
Yeah.
Just she's the only female in the household that understands what you feel or what a woman would feel.
Yeah.
Alright, man, that's the end of our session today. Thank you guys so much for joining.
We can open our.
To finish this off, yeah, we're gonna open up the letters that we wrote in the beginning of the video. Go with favors as the camera's there again.
Okay. So the first one I opened is confident, dumb, weird in a good way.
That's Rhys for
Yeah,
sure.
it's Rhys. Because he literally said just now, like, I'm weird but in a good way. This one says smart and emotional.
Alright. First one. Passionate and confident. This looks like Rhys's handwriting. Nice. Passionate and confident.
That's it. It's like, alright.
Okay, hardworking, funny, has cool goals. I'm glad she thinks I'm funny though.
So the first one here, it says hardworking. Number 2 is fun to be around sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, fun to be around and sometimes weird. Weird can relate. Oh, I guess it's definitely favorite, right?
Yeah, I can relate to you.
How do you relate though?
No, I mean like when we
Since
were
our
like
age gap so
no, I mean not saying that I can relate to your situations, but when we're talking about each other's situations, like we try hard to relate to each other and like try to understand what each other's going through, even though we have like a huge like age gap, which I like about
9 years already the gap. 9 years gap.
basic.
So I guess Sean wrote here, good listener and smart.
Yeah, it's true.
I think you're very smart actually.
Thanks.
If you guys don't know, my brother has a double degree. Cool. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, that's the end of the video. Chigam Kaji, we are the Lees!
Thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Please leave a like and subscribe.
And let us know, do you think we are strangers or siblings in the comment section below, and who you want to see next in the video. Take care, stay safe, goodbye!
Bye.
Give me a question that I can like use it as a hook for this video lah.
Right.
Come on man. What's a clickbait title ke apa?
Okay. Then
Sean Lee virgin lagi ke tak? Macam tu kan. Sean Lee pernah ada 10 teman wanita. Oh, macam tu kan.